every dollar a business spends, it needs to get more than $1 back. And based on my last invoice, custom software costs a bit more than $1. So before you throw money at it, let's see how to estimate how much you can get back and how soon. In this video, we'll be covering 2 ways to calculate ROI on custom software development, why it can be hard to calculate, and how to address them and be as accurate as possible. This video is for 2 types of people. First, the logic-driven business owners. They just want to know if the numbers make sense. If yes, then we start development. And if not, we don't. The second type of person is the passion-driven founder. To them, calculating ROI on their app is like sending their firstborn son for a DNA test. I'll love it no matter what, Adrian. You can't quantify everything. And I'm all for taking risk, but calculated risk. And sometimes, when you crunch the numbers, there's just no way you'll get the money back. So by the end of this video, whether you are as logical as a cucumber or as passionate as an apple, you will be able to estimate return on investment for your custom software. 2 ways to calculate custom software ROI. First way, the basic method. You take all the estimated revenue generated minus the estimated cost, then divide it by the cost again. You multiply this value by 100 and you get your ROI as a percentage. Say a developer quotes you $100,000 to develop an app. You believe it can generate 1 million over its lifetime. So you take the million, deduct 100,000 for cost, and divide it by 100,000, giving you 9. Multiply that by 100 and you get a 900% ROI. Meaning for every dollar you spend on the app, you get $9 in profit. That's nice, but there's a big limitation. Lifetime revenue adds up over the years. How many years? Well, it's different each time. And the basic ROI formula doesn't account for that, which is why we have the second way, the basic method plus time. This is called annualized ROI. You estimate how many years it takes for you to reach your goal lifetime revenue. And this formula shows how much you're getting per year on average across those years. N equals to number of years. To calculate it, you take your ROI, which you found in the first formula, add 1, and multiply that by 1 over total number of years and deduct 1 from the result. That's your average ROI per year. Let's use the previous example with an ROI of 9 thanks to 1 million in lifetime revenue. 2 situations. In the first, we make that million in 5 years. So 1 plus 9 multiplied by 1 over 5 and then deduct 1. And I multiply it by 100 to express it as a percentage. 58.5% per year for 5 years. Now let's say it takes me 8 years. Same formula, different values. Now it's gone down to 29.15% annually. Much more realistic. And let's be honest, it wasn't that hard to do. So why doesn't everyone do it? Easy. Because it's really hard to do. My team and I at Upstack Studio help businesses grow past $5 to $10 million in annual revenue with custom software. We've worked with over 30 leading brands from different industries. They all face the same sticking point: tech. Specifically, generic, off-the-shelf software was no longer enough to solve their problems. If they wanted to keep growing, it was time for a custom solution, where we come in. Most developers charge per hour, which puts a lot of risk on you since it can end up costing a lot more because of discoveries. At Upstack Studio, we use fee packages based on 8 years in app development. Once we know your requirements, we'll see which package fits best, and if we are wrong, the price you're quoted at the start is still the price you pay at the end. If your business is also currently stuck at 5 to 10 million a year, and you feel like custom software could help break past that, let's talk. There's a link in the description to sign up for a free, no strings attached strategy session. We'll go over your current constraints and you get honest feedback on whether custom software can help. Apply through the link and we'll be in touch. I'm only taking 3 of these calls per month and it's first come first served. So if you want to work with me, act now. Back to the video. Why custom software ROI is hard to calculate. Software development costs cannot be predicted with 100% accuracy. And before you think developers are just out to scam you, let me say this. I'll predict total costs with 100% accuracy when you can predict total revenue with 100% accuracy. I rest my case. So we can't get 100%, but we can still try to get as close to 100% as possible. We find out as much as we can about cost and revenue and factor them into our calculations. It's still profitable, but it's a shit ton less profitable than the initial 900% of ROI we got. And that's assuming you actually hit your 1 million revenue projection. How can you predict revenue with more accuracy? I don't know. I can talk about development costs all day because I'm a developer and revenue is your job. It's unique to the app, the business, the monetization methods, the price points, existing competitions, and even your marketing budget, which would technically add to total cost. It's a hard problem to address, just like cost. But I did say I'd offer suggestions to address them, so let's go. How to address unpredictable development cost. You ready for it? Don't hire developers or agencies that charge by the hour. Hire the ones that offer a reasonable fixed fee package. When your arrangement is by the hour, a developer is just less incentivized to give accurate estimates from the start. If it goes over that, oh well, too bad. They get paid more while you wait longer. If they operate on a fixed fee, they're going to scrutinize the shit out of your requirements before giving a quote, because if they mess that up and it takes longer, they pay the price, not you. It's also, in my opinion, a good sign the developer knows what they're doing. So this is an indirect way to assess experience and competence too. How to address unpredictable revenue. Knowledge is a friend here. Find out as much as you can. Depending on what type of software you're building, your business model will be different. And so will your research. If it's a free-to-use or freemium app, money comes from ads or in-app upgrades. Find the nearest successful alternatives. How much are they making? How many users do they have? Even better, how long did it take for them to get there? If it's a SaaS, money comes from subscriptions. Time to make a fake landing page and see how many people either join your waitlist or straight up prepay for the software. And last, if it's an internal tool, money comes from increased sales or time saved. Check with your key stakeholders. Does it really solve a problem they faced? If you solve these problems, does the business end up making more money through increased sales or cost savings? Ask questions like, how many hours can we save? How much do these saved hours add up to in wages over a day or a month? How many additional leads can we call? How many extra deliveries can we make? How many more complaints can we resolve? Basically, it's something that can affect revenue. If you want an answer in the form of a number, it can be a range too. That way you can estimate the best and worst case scenario. If you're persona number 1, you can now compare the ROI of an app to other ways of growing your business. If you're persona number 2, you can compare the ROI of all your ideas to pick one with potential. And whichever persona you are, helping you is part of this channel's mission to reach out to non-technical business owners to take their companies to the next level. If you thought this video helped, please leave a like and subscribe. And then check out this video on app maintenance. I told you it costs up to 10% of total development, right? That's no small figure, and it's good for you to know what goes into it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the app maintenance video. Cheers!